reason AIM's been around for 120 plus years is that our work in the General Assembly is unprecedented for cities and towns. We're the one voice advocating day in and day out on behalf of cities and towns in Indiana.
AIM's advocacy program is effective because so many of the relationships are formed on the local level with legislators and relationships that we as AIM's lobbyists have with legislators. Those relationships are really critical to telling the municipal story and advocating for Indiana's communities in a way that will move us forward.
Our grassroots advocacy program is a great way for our membership to be even more engaged in AIM and the services that we provide. The relationship between a legislator and their local officials back home is absolutely critical for us to be successful here in the State House.
Among our more critical communications tools is our weekly legislative summary. Legislative summary comes out on Fridays during the legislative session and gives our members an opportunity to find out what's been happening at the State House this week. There's also the ability during session to receive immediate alerts via your cell phone on the AIM mobile app or via email.
In addition to the everyday bills that come up during session that impact cities and towns, we have a strategic plan in place for the next 20 years. There are big picture ideas contained in this strategic plan that we continually advocate for at the State House.
When you're talking about success at the General Assembly, one real example we can point to a few years ago was the road funding package that passed the General Assembly, providing hundreds of millions of dollars in new revenue back to cities and towns in the form of grants and regular gas tax distributions.
I'm so passionate about my job at AIM because I get to advocate for local communities who are really doing great things. I get to be here at the State House every session telling those stories and defending against bad legislation, but also promoting good legislation that I really think will make a difference for local communities and the citizens who live there.
I just fell in love with the mission. I fell in love with the service that people provide at the local level. It's very gratifying to be able to help them in just a small part every day do their jobs a little bit better.